fun stuff like that. But let's get into the presentation. 5 after. I promise I'm not going to keep you more than 25 minutes, but this is some information that I really, really wanted to get to each and every one of you. And I know the people that invited you on this call wanted to as well. Let me make sure that this is all. See, it happened again, you guys. This is what happens sometimes with Zoom. They just don't give me the thing that I need to show you. And so let's get that up here. All right. Boom. Like I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Taylor Worre. I'm the Vice President of Field Development and Sales here at HCO. And I just want to thank you for taking the time to see, again, why we're so excited. I think it's no secret. Y'all, do me a favor, put in the comments. If since the pandemic, you have noticed the price of things going up or down, have things gone up or down in your world since the pandemic? Up or down? Have the price of things gone up or have they gone down? Yeah, I mean, right? It's up 100%. I don't know anyone that can say that prices in their world have gone down. Groceries are costing more. Gas is costing more. Utilities are costing more. Everything in our world is costing more these days, it seems. And what are we doing? This is where I want to talk to the guests on this call. This is a very serious question. What are you doing? Like most people, you probably had to sacrifice. Maybe a second job is involved. Maybe you've tightened up your monthly spend. You know, put a 9 in the comments of over the last year of 2023 that you've had to tighten up your monthly spend. Had to say, you know what, we're not going to be able to do some of the fun things that we did every month. We had to tighten things up a little bit. Maybe you sent a spouse back into the workplace. But at the end of the day, what have we done? We found a way to make the ends meet, right? The hardest part about that for us here at HCO is what if it didn't have to be a sacrifice, right? And I genuinely want you to think about this for a minute. What if there was a better way? An easier way to find some financial relief without needing to constantly be leaving the place that we all love most, our home. Now, don't get me wrong. I got 7 kids. I love to get out of the house when I can, but I like to get out of the house because I want to get out of the house, not because I have to get out of the house. There's a big difference. I get to go out to the house when I want to go out of the house. I don't have to get up and go sit an hour worth of traffic every day. I don't have to get up and you know, fight rush hour and sit in an office with people that I don't like or that are constantly complaining. I don't have to deal with any of that. I'm sure most of you guests at some point or another have heard about HCO, but if not, I just want to introduce you very quickly to this incredible company that the majority of us here represent. Founded in 2018, AAA rated company, over $300 million in revenue done in that time period. And most recently, we brought on 2 amazing new brands to further our product catalog and our opportunity. This is the biggest thing I always say. When it comes to any company that any of you look to represent, is do the products work? Here at HCO, we have amazing products representing the best in multiple categories, from healthy coffee to energy and weight loss, to innovative home fragrance, to improved natural sleep, and much more. But like I said before, the most important thing comes down to, do they work? Do the products work? I think all of us at one point have tried an energy drink that we were hoping was going to give us a certain result and didn't. I want to introduce each and every one of you that have never seen it before to our amazing Perks energy line. Our Perks Berry Blast dietary supplement was a new line that we released just a year and a half ago. And I'll be very honest with each and every one of you. Upon releasing this amazing line, it was not intended to be a weight loss product. Perks is a energy drink. It is a pre-workout. It's a replacement to your Monster, to your Red Bull, to your afternoon whatever that you're taking to get you through the rest of the day. Check out some of these amazing results from people that have just used this product as an amazing energy drink and seen incredible weight loss as a result of it. I mean, this is unbelievable. I want you to take a look at some of the new products that we just brought on. Take a look and say hello to RBC Life. This is their endurance product. What I think for endurance is an amazing product that gets you over the, one thing I talk about is stamina of energy. I want my energy to last for as long as possible. And I don't care what product you're taking, at some point or another, that energy is going to start to fade away. What I love about endurance, how I take my endurance, is I drink my perks in the morning, gets me up, get me going for my day. Right around lunchtime is when I'm taking my endurance. And that's an amazing stamina product. It's got incredible antioxidants in it. And it's really working on keeping that energy going throughout the afternoon as well. For those that are really looking for a way to get started here at HCO, I want to introduce you to our Dose Duo. This is what the company was truly founded on. Our happy coffee and our happy caps. If you don't know where to start, like I said, a cup and a cap is the place to go. Happy coffee. How many people do you know out there that are looking for a coffee drink on a regular basis, and maybe one that might have some healthy attributes to it? Happy caps. What I can tell you about the happy caps, the main ingredient in the happy caps is xanthamax. Xanthamax is one of the main proponents of that is xanthocumol. And xanthocumol is primary purpose of xanthocumol is to release more dopamine within your body. Dopamine being the main, what do they call it? The hormone of happiness. Pardon me. So if you're looking for some more happiness in your life, the Dose Duo is the place to start. We've got multiple options for this. You can do the happy coffee and the happy caps. You could mix our perks in with this, or maybe a different, we have our daybreak coffee as well. Lots of options there for you. And then introducing our Moji Life products. This is a new line that we brought on and has been flying off the shelves for the last month and a half. This is a clean, non-toxic fragrance pod, along with the Airmoji, the device you see on the screen right now, is a patented device. They require no wax, no oil, no water. They're spill-proof, they're dog-friendly, they're kid-friendly. The pods last up to 100 hours. We have a cordless version for your car. We call the Carmoji, as well as this Airmoji device. It comes in multiple colors, as you can see: black, gray, white, and more pods than you could ever imagine to choose from. There are unlimited pods, so many different scents from every different, anything you could think of, and there's a scent associated to it. I just ordered, I got Paris coming. I've got Tokyo. I think I got a bunch of different locations. They've got this whole location line that I'm obsessed with. So just ordered a bunch of those. I can't wait for them to get here, hopefully tomorrow. And most recently, for one of our lucky guests on here this evening, this is what I'm giving away, is our brand new enhanced in-wash fragrance boost. This is an amazing, I know so many of you have seen in the stores, and we stopped using them just because of how toxic and bad they are for you. But those little fragrance beads that you put in your wash, this is a healthy organic version of that. Again, unbelievable, safe for all fabrics and washer types. We have 3 amazing scents here: Flower Child, Warm Cashmere, and Fresh Linen. Fresh Linen is my personal favorite. My clothes, my towels, everything smells incredible. And so one of you lucky guests this evening is going to be winning the fragrance in-wash scent boost of your choice, along with our laundry balls as well. So these are, again, amazing for Smart Ship. I think I have the laundry balls in there. But all that to say, ladies and gentlemen, the best part about all of the products here at HCO is that most likely they're going to be replacing something that you're already buying on a monthly basis. For all the guests on the call, I want to ask you, did you buy a candle or any wax melts or any way to make your house smell good this month? How about a cup of coffee or an energy drink? Did you spend any money on weight loss, dieting, healthy living, or helping you to sleep better? I want you to think about this, because I just got the new iPhone or whatever, and I tell people all the time about how amazing it is. And I can tell you right now that Apple has never once sent me a check for how many people I've converted from green text message to blue. I don't care how many I get coming from one space. I don't care how many converts I get. Apple's not sending me a check. But what do we do with products that we love? We talk about them, right? We share them. We tell people about them in our life. This is where it starts to get fun. At AgeCo, what if you could simply be paid for sharing these products and the opportunity with those in your network? Again, for all the guests on the call, I want to ask you, do you know anyone who drinks coffee? Think about that for a minute. Think of all the people that you know in your life who drink coffee. It's a pretty long list, right? Do you know anyone that's looking to have their house smell amazing this holiday season? Someone that's constantly complaining about the wax melt spilling all over their house, about their dog knocking over their diffuser, about their kids constantly pulling on the cords or knocking a candle over and wax going everywhere. This is the smelling season, right? Thanksgiving, you've got all the amazing cider and apple and all the pine and the Christmas and the fall smells. I can think of 100 people right now that are looking to have their house smell amazing. Do you know anyone that's looking to lose a little bit of weight? Maybe they've been trying certain diets. They've been trying all the fads and it just hasn't been working for them. Every time you talk, they're trying something new. And it's like, yeah, no, it's not working, but I'm still trying. I'm going to try this new thing. Or maybe you know someone that has a little bit of trouble sleeping. This is one that I didn't think about as much until I really put some focus on it. It's like until you get a yellow car, you never see yellow cars, and then you see yellow cars everywhere. Until I started talking to people or having, my own testimonial with our amazing Unwind sleep beverage, I didn't realize how many people were telling me about their sleep on a regular basis and how much they struggled with it. So many people, how did you sleep last night? Oh, terrible. Terrible. I didn't sleep at all last night. I'm so tired. Think about how many times you go into the office first thing in the morning if you have an office job. And that's pretty much everyone's talking about around the coffee pot. Oh, didn't sleep at all last night. Oh, the kids were up all last night. Oh, I had a terrible night's sleep. And this is the most important one. Maybe you know someone, maybe it's you, that would have a world of relief to have an extra $500 come in this month. An extra $500 would make all the world of difference. Maybe you know someone right now that you just got done talking to them today and they were sharing with you how they don't know how they're going to get through this month. We're going into Christmas. We're going into the exciting season of Christmas, where all the parents out there want to make it the most fun they can for their children. And that turns into maxing out credit cards and overextending. Maybe that $500 would make all the world of difference. The biggest thing I want to share with you this evening, and I don't want to get very detailed in any compensation because none of that really matters. This is what I want to share with you this evening, is that at AgeCo, we make it easier than ever. We call it our 4-in-1 system, and it could not be more simple. The focus here is we focus to get 1 customer a week and 1 brand partner a month. By getting 4 customers a month and 1 brand partner, you earn yourself a $500 stack bonus. Now, that's just one way that you get paid here. So that's a $500 bonus on top of fast start bonuses, on top of commission payments and unilevel payments and all these other ways that you get paid. And all in all, for every stack that you get, you're earning about $700+. If you do that every month for your first 3 months, you're earning $1,500 in this 4-in-1 bonus system. Way more than that, actually. But you're on your way to having a truly residual income, a leveraged income that pays you every single month, whether or not you're putting in the same energy that you put into building. Now, some of you that might not make the sense. I want to say it again. Leveraged income is a huge deal. Because what leveraged income says is we will continue to pay you based on the value you bring to the space, not based on the time that you bring to the space. So if you help a bunch of people that are getting value from these products, you're going to continue to get paid off of that value, not the time, but the value. Now, just like the products, the most important thing that anyone would want to hear on this call this evening is, does the system really work? Right? We can sit and talk all day long about how much fun it is, about how cool it is, about how great it is. The guy from corporate's telling you how awesome it is. What I'll tell you is this, is I wanted to bring on a couple amazing women and have them share a little bit of their story. The first is Jan LeBlanc. And Jan, I'll tell you, let me tell a little bit about Jan. Jan, I'm just getting to know Jan. You know why? Because Jan has only been involved in this business for 6 weeks. She's in her 2nd month in the business. 2nd month in. Her and her husband live up in New Brunswick, Canada. They have a 25-year-old daughter who lives 5 minutes down the road from them. And they just got to see this evening. It's her husband's birthday today. So make sure everyone in the comments says happy birthday to her amazing husband, Renee. And what I love about Jan's story is that she came in here and in October was one of the first people in our entire company, because we just launched this system last month. She was one of the first people in our entire company to earn a 4-in-1 stack bonus. And so I wanted her to come on and share a little bit of her story and a little bit about why she's so fired up going into this month and beyond. Without any further ado, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to turn it over to you, Jan.
Hi, thanks so much for the great intro. Yeah, so basically my story is just I wasn't feeling well for the longest time. And then I had a great friend, Brenda, actually, who is doing amazing in the company as well. Kind of reach out and tell me about what she was taking and whatnot. And I started with the Dose Duo, the lemonade, and the cap. Instantly I started feeling better. And I'm going to be completely honest, when I first came onto this, I told Brenda plain out, I am not confident in myself. I'm not one to post on Facebook, or I'm not one to quote, quote, sell people and whatever. And within 11 days, I was posting. It felt right, I guess. I don't know. And my stat came because I just basically told my friends and just anybody that I saw, that I was feeling so much better and that the products actually do work. And at the time, again, I'm going to be honest, for me, it was just to feel better. If I got paid for it, that was a bonus. But today I got paid my first bonus, and like it almost feels surreal, because to me, I didn't feel like I did anything just by simply talking to people, and people were noticing how different and better I was feeling. And I don't know, it was just, it just happened, I guess. I put my Facebook profile to public, which I don't think I've ever done. And yeah, and then that bonus today, well, as some of you know, we're in the process of building our house in the backyard. So we're living in a camper right now. And we just came up to a couple unexpected expenses, and that bonus is going to help. And to me, it's not even work. It was just by simply talking to people and letting people know what I was doing to make myself feel better.
It's just perfect, Jan. It's perfect. And you know what I love about your story is you came into it with the exact intention that so many people do, right? They come into it with the intention of, I'm not looking to share this. I'm not looking to, that's not me. That's not who I am. And like you said, it wasn't forceful. It wasn't like someone was telling me what to do. I just found myself sharing it because I was having such an amazing result, because it was real, because it wasn't, that fake pushy, if you have a real result off of amazing products, you want to tell someone about it. Especially if you know someone that's dealing with something similar, right?
Yeah. And that's exactly how it was. I mean, I just woke up one morning and I was like, oh my God, I feel so much better. And it was actually because I put on a sweatshirt that I wouldn't have been able to wear a month before. And I just felt so much better. And I'm like, okay, that's it. I'm posting it. And it was all natural. Nobody told me what to put. Like Brenda didn't tell me, Melisa didn't tell me, or any other of the great teammates that we have. Like it was just, hey, I'm gonna do this, and I did it on my own. And you know, a lot of people who know me know that I'm very anxious and scared, and just not one to jump out there. Just like tonight's call, actually, to be honest, I don't think 2 months ago, if you would have asked me, I probably would have said no. No. Even though I physically can't see anyone per se, but it's really not bad. And yeah.
I told you we were on before this call, and I said it's just us talking. But look at that, Jan. You just presented to over 100 people beautifully. And everyone give her some love in the chat. Give Jan some love, because again, like she said, been here for less than 2 months, earning herself a stack. She rank advanced to star. She's had some amazing success. Love the story. And what I love is, again, just the authenticity in the journey. What I love is the true and real authenticity in your journey, is that it's just real. And so again, a huge happy birthday to your husband. Hope that he feels the love from all of us here at HCO wrapping around him. And yeah, just so excited to see what you do in the months ahead here, sister. Just congratulations on an amazing October.
Thanks so much.
Awesome. All right, so next I want to go to, some of you know her, some of you don't. And if you don't, you're in for an amazing treat this evening. She is also coming to us from Shady Ike up in New Brunswick, Canada. Her and her husband, Vincent, they are parents to some amazing children. Sports, I mean, they do everything. They're in every avenue. What I'll say about Melisa Poiraudeau, is that she's got an amazing corporate background, incredible corporate background. Did not need this when it came into her life, 5+ years ago, but she came on and she took it kind of bull by the horns, if you will, mentality. She's risen to the top of this company over the last 5 years. She is one of our, if not our number one recruiter in the company, our number one team that's growing right now. And so I am just so excited to have her on here. She also earned an amazing stack in the month of October. She's on the way to earning one here in November as well. Again, the one thing that's even more important than her earning her stack is I think that about 8 of the stacks that we had last month in October came from her team. So not only did she earn one, but she helped so many people on her team earning stacks as well. And that's what it's all about, the duplication within the organization. So with that being said, I want to turn it over to the amazing Melisa Poiraudeau. Appreciate you being here, sister.
Thank you so much, Taylor. Thank you for the great introduction. Goodness, Jan did so great. Doesn't matter how long you've been at a company, it's still a little nerve-wracking to be on here. Welcome, everyone. So I've actually been with the Happy Co now for, it'll be 6 years in January, I believe January 11th. And we are a Happy Co family. I did not do this on purpose in the beginning, kind of like Jan. I was having really good results. I had just lost my mom to cancer, so I was in a pretty bad place at the time. Wasn't feeling the greatest, and my husband and I were both obese. We were very, very large, and nothing we did could help us lose any weight. And now, to date, my husband has lost 141 pounds. I've lost 137 pounds. We both have a lot more patience, a lot more energy. We are better parents, better spouses. And this isn't even a weight loss product. That's the mind-blowing thing. I tried all the weight loss products. I did not have the results of this. However, Taylor talked about the dose, right? That acronym dose of those happy hormones. When you have real natural balance in your body, incredible things happen. And when I saw that, I'm going to tell you a little bit of story in a second, but let me talk about my daughter first right quick, because like I said, this isn't a weight loss product. I have 4 daughters, 32, 23, 14, and 12. It's 20 years between my oldest and youngest. And my daughter Louise is autistic. And although this is not a cure, there's no cure for autism. There's no medical claims. This is not a cure whatsoever. However, this helps her really manage things a lot better, manage her focus, manage her emotions, that balance that I was just talking about. She's gone from nonverbal, multiple meltdowns a day, a recommendation of a special school, to graduating a regular school with all Bs, and getting an Athlete of the Year award. And I talked a little bit today about this because, she's becoming more social. And yesterday she did a Zoom interview with a college women's soccer team coach who wants to bring her over there. She actually initiated this interview herself, my autistic daughter. Literal tears, you guys. How proud I am of that. So she interviewed for that, and she did a really good job. He says, "Are you sure you're not 30?" He couldn't believe she was just 14. So when I say life-changing, it is absolutely no joke, you guys. This stuff is life-changing because it does for you what you need. It's not weight loss. It does for you what you need, the balancing you need, okay? And, as far as the 4-in-1 is concerned, it really doesn't get any simpler than a 4-in-1. And what's crazy? You're all already doing what we do every single day. That's the crazy thing about this. Only you're not getting paid for it. And now you can. For instance, if you go to a restaurant that's got amazing service and great food, and you tell a friend, and they start going to that restaurant every single month for years, you don't get a cut of that. You don't get paid for that. However, I have customers that I got back in 2018 who have been ordering every single month for nearly 6 years, and you get paid for that. Just sharing your story, sharing what it's done for you. So I shared my love for the product. And it's as simple as using it and sharing what you love about it. Share your results, share your experience, and people want to know about it and they want to try it. And people around you see your results and they ask. So listen, I'm going to be honest with you how I really started my business. You want to laugh? This is kind of funny. So, like I said, I didn't do this on purpose, but I had just lost my mom. I was in a dark place. And I was at work, and the owner came down, and he literally came right up to my face like this. And he says, "What the heck is wrong with you?" I said, "I'm sorry." "What do you mean, what's wrong with me?" He says, "Why are you so darn happy?" And it kind of threw me back because no one had ever accused me of being happy, especially not in that moment in time. So I thought about it for a minute, and I thought, you know what, you're right. I am kind of happy. I was actually walking around the floor whistling and humming. That's not something that I do, right? And he says, well, maybe I need this. What is it? And I said, listen, it's this disgusting coffee that I don't even like, but I do kind of feel great because I don't even like coffee. I don't even like coffee. So he says, well, maybe I need that disgusting coffee. And I said, well, maybe you do. And this is my first time ever doing this. So what did I do? I went in my email, and I took the email that the corporate sent me when I joined, and I just forwarded him that whole email. I didn't know what I was doing. He figured it out. He ordered. I got paid. Then I was sitting in my office. A bank manager comes in. She says, holy smokes, you're glowing. I said, yeah, my skin's actually clearing up. Looking, it's been better. And she says, well, what are you doing? And what did I say? You know what? I'm drinking this disgusting coffee I don't even like. And I kind of feel great. And she says, well, maybe I need that disgusting coffee. So I forward her the whole email. And that's how this whole business started for me. I hate coffee. But you know what I love? I love results. And I love helping people. And that's all I do. I have results. I tell my story. People notice. And they ask. Or I make a post and I talk about it, right? So now we have all these other incredible beverages. When I first started, we had coffee and caps. Now we've got the Perks line, the lemonade. I'm a Perks. Listen, you want to mix the blue and the punch together, and it's like cotton candy, you guys. It's incredible. So I don't have to drink the coffee anymore. My husband's obsessed with the coffee. Don't get me wrong. He does the coffee and the collagen every single morning. He loves it, loves it. So the coffee is wonderful. If you like coffee, I don't. The Perks is absolutely incredible. So from someone who's never done this before, first time in this space, like Taylor said, I'm a corporate person. I was a corporate person for most of my life, what feels like. And after less than a year, retired me home to my family. And now I just do this full time, sharing my experience, helping people. And that's all you have to do. It's just like sharing your experience at a restaurant or with any other product that you would share with your friends, with your family, with whoever's listening. And they want to know, they want to be a part of that. And that's it. That's all I did. And that's how I got my 4-in-1 last month. And, you know, out of those 4 customers that I got, the simplicity of getting a brand partner, that one, it doesn't get any simpler, because they're going to message you and they're going to say, my mom wants to order and my sister wants to order. And I'm like, well, don't send me the money. You can sign up and you can make the money. That's really how simple it is.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Everyone give it up for Melisa P in the chat. I love that story. I love that story. I mean, number one, the weight loss between you and your husband's unbelievable. The journey with your daughter and all of your children, unbelievable. The professional journey that you've been on, and then the journey of leadership that you've been able to help so many others find success has been amazing. Thank you so much for sharing, Melisa and Jan. Appreciate you both. Y'all, as we come to the end of this call, who's ready for a giveaway? Put a 6 in the comments if you're ready for a giveaway. If your guests are still with me, put a 6 in the comments. Let me know you're still there. You're still hanging with me. You're still alive. You haven't fallen asleep on me. No one's fallen asleep, I know, with these amazing stories, but y'all better still be there waiting. Because you got to be here. I've been checking. I know who the winner is. I got it right here. And I made sure that person is still there. Still here. I know you're still here. I know. Because you're a rock star. So, y'all, with that being said, before I give away this amazing prize, I just want to say to all of the amazing guests, thank you so much for giving us a piece of your evening. I know that you have a million things that you could be doing with your time. I'm grateful that you took the time to come potentially see something that could have a huge impact in your life. My hope is that you reach out to the person that invited you on this call and get back with them, see how you might be able to get a few questions answered. Maybe it's time for you to hop in. Maybe you're ready to roll. Maybe you heard one of these stories, saw a testimonial, and you're like, I want that to be me. But I would encourage you, being next week, we have some huge deals coming. Y'all, I think Black Friday's coming. At H-Co, we do it big. It's not a day-long activity for us. It's a week-long activity. So with that being said, there has never been a better time to get started. I hope that you choose to take that opportunity. Like I always say, when the opportunity of a lifetime presents itself, make sure that you act within the lifetime of that opportunity. So for our winner this evening, getting our brand new in-wash scent boost, as well as our eco-friendly dryer balls. They are amazing. Cut down on your dryer time, cut down on the static, all of the things. This prize is going to, I'm going to mess up on your last name, but I'm going to do my best. Becky Scribner, invited by Kevin Moore. Congratulations, Becky. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you sticking in the whole way through, you rock star. You're taking home one of our brand new, again, this launched last week, brand new in-wash scent boost. You get to pick out whatever scent you want. If you want the cashmere, the warm cashmere, the fresh linen, the flower child, we'll make sure to get in touch with Kevin. We'll get your address. We'll get you whatever you want as far as the scent goes, and we'll get that sent out to you right away. Congratulations to you, Becky. And again, thank you each and every one of you for taking the time out of your evenings. Hope you have a blessed rest of your week. Check in next Monday. We have a call again for the guests. Get with the person that invited you. But for all of you brand partners, next Monday is where I'm going to be announcing the week of steals and deals. So make sure you're tuning into Mindset Monday night, so you can learn about all the amazing promotions, all the deals, all the fun things that we got for you all next week long. Until then, wishing prayers, wishing abundance, wishing blessings on each and every one of you. Can't wait to talk to you soon. Bye for now. God bless you.